welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for another Survive the Hunt. We have got Brazen apparently chasing us around at the moment. Brazen is now on fire. Joe is trying to punch us, and now we're going to run over Brazen. And, well, Joe was murdered, but not by me. Anyway, yes, it's Survive the Hunt time. This lot, I'm going to have to try and survive for 24 hours of GTA 5 time while blowing up. We're not quite prees. We've got a little bit Halloween theme today. While this lot are going to be giving chase. Themed vehicles for this one, we have gone for the 70's. As you can see, there is an interesting selection of cars around the place. Some very, very cool ones. I like that. I like that little vehicle. Hello, Brazen. Oops. Anyway, yes, it is time. We should probably set off at 9:45, and before we go, it's only right that we blow up a flivver. There we go. Well detonated. We have new improvements on the server. We have many. Amy has been working very hard to get things working while my computer was a little bit broken. So you have now got a timer on the screen that will show the kind of 2 minutes head start that I get. We have now got police and the like turned on. I have a little menu. I can't actually use it while driving at the moment, but we have a little menu that comes up that I can turn off, or I can basically use it like a Leicester. So cops can turn a blind eye. You can have remove wanted level, but there is a cooldown timer on it. We can replenish armor and all of that kind of stuff, much like I would be able to in a normal one. So yeah, going to be a whole load of different things to be dealing with today, along with, you know, a whole bunch of different cars that we wouldn't see in a Survive the Hunt. I mean, there's also a bunch of new pre-locations as well that can possibly spawn. Some old ones will be here, some new ones will be here. It looks quite spread out today. This is going to be considerably more difficult to get all 10 of the pre's. Because I can't really do the blitz strategy as easily anymore. It becomes increasingly dangerous with wanted levels, because that's going to scale up and make it very difficult for me. It could be done with a very fast car, but yeah, it becomes really, really dangerous. I'm going to have to be a lot more careful. I first of all, though, need to get rid of this BMW. As much as I love the Batmobile here, we're going to need a new car. I'm not sure. I mean, the Mustangs are very, very tempting. The difficulty is, I go with Mustang, they're going to assume that that's what I'm driving, right? It does really make a lot of logical sense that I would drive one, but it's also really looking like the best bet here. The muscle cars are awesome, but probably not the best handling. Is that the Tulip? Ooh, Stinger would be very tempting. Hunters have been released. Of course, I've still got a big head start, so I can spend a little bit of time. I mean, I want to drive the orange and black muscle car, the orange and black Mustang Boss, but that really is a giveaway. There's an Aston Martin. There is some. They're very, very cool to see them around, but I'm not going to use one of those either. Do I drive a yellow Mustang? Feels too obvious. Like, you'll get away with maybe blowing up one. I could drive a Stinger. That probably gets close to the supercar rule for this sort of era, but I think I'm going to go for it because actually it's not the Stinger. Apologies, it's a different version of the Coquette. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the faster vehicles. My plan with this is actually to not get spotted in it and ditch it after blowing up a couple of cars. But this could make my life quite difficult. But yeah, we will see how it goes. Now, things that I can do. It might not break the supercar rule, to be fair. It might not be quick enough. It's the things that I'm allowed to do still, same as ever. We are allowed to not do that. But we are allowed to change into a different pedestrian once. Like, we get one free one here, so this shall be us going forward. Can't do little bunny hop, but that's fine. And then I get one more change. Now, because we can't change clothes, I'm allowed to change the entire player model, but I can only do it once. I've got to pick and choose my moment to do this. We had a little bit of server issues beforehand, but it all seems good now. Right. What do we do? Where do we head? Currently, there's one in there. I didn't actually notice there was one in there. It seems like reasonable idea here to go up this part. We can do... right, let's go and find God, come on. Where is it? I've got to go through a lot of things. God, there's so many options. Gone the wrong way. Right, roll the windows down. I don't even know if the windows might have been down already, to be fair, here. Right, we can. Apparently, I have lost all of my weapons. That's fine. We can also fix that. This is the slight downside that can go on sometimes. Nope, I cannot use... Okay, I did have my weapons, I just can't use them from that car. Some of the mod vehicles make life difficult. Apparently this is one of them. Oh dear. Well, we've got a sticky bomb on the little pumpkin mini, and we can detonate that, and we can try and get away a little bit. Now, there was a wanted level. I actually... have a feeling. I have a feeling I was going too quick there. Right. Wanted level removed. I think there was a one. I don't know why. It didn't really seem to want to show up, but yeah, I'm not going to mess around here. Well, we're going to burn the car very quickly at this point. Oh, God. Debris. Debris. The little Fiat giving chase is probably not going to be much of a match for us. Oh, I've just seen what's in the distance. That's Ewan with a very big truck that I do not want to fight. So I'm going to bail down this direction, and we're going to go. It's been a terrible start for me here. It has been an absolutely garbage start, I'm not going to lie. Slightly foolish exit, really, from that area has got me in trouble. Oh, now I'm relying on my straight line speeds to get away from the little Fiat. Now I'm going to also rely on the fact that they're not going to expect me to loop back on myself here. So, and we're going to loop underneath. I'm hoping what I heard. No, too many cars around. I mean, what we are doing is causing some absolute chaos amongst them because they're looping around. So they've got more efficient. As the years have gone on, jeez, this is a difficult car to drive. Try and go quickly up here. They've got more efficient over the years at giving chase and spreading out and flanking and all of that kind of good stuff. But it does sometimes mean that I can be sneaky, and by utilising some bits of scenery, I can make distance, and like I can end up driving towards them, and then it's difficult to turn around because you lose a lot of time in turning around. Has anybody seen where I have gone? Can I get a breather inside the car park? I'm trying to hear. I don't think anyone's followed us up here, particularly. I mean, would you look at that? Now, if that's not a perfect getaway option... I can definitely hear one of them. Is that car? I don't think that's inside the car park. Don't think that's inside the car park. Sorry, we were listening. We were listening for any sounds of trouble around us. I should have done the cop blind, I think, but yeah, we weren't. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, don't. Okay, that is one of them. There was something just whizzed along. Is that coming up here? It did sound like an echoey sound. I think I'm just hearing things. I think we're just worrying unnecessarily. I'm going to go with that was just a sound from the distance. There does definitely still sound like things around, but for now, the Dominator is going to have to do. Now, what we're going to have to do with this car is we will have to... definitely put the windows down. Now, I'm going to have to drive the entire way with the windows down. That's not a big issue, per se. It might get you looked at. It does generally get you looked at if you have the windows down. But you've got to be really paying attention to a car at that point. So, yeah, I'm going to not panic about this. I feel like we've done a pretty good swap here. The Coquette, whatever version Coquette you want to call it, was pretty good. It was very good for that chase. We have definitely escaped away early on, and yeah, slightly foolish by me, a little too rushed on the exit there, I think. A little bit compromised, really. I have a feeling that is one of them. Where is that? Oh, that one's new. Yeah, I mean, that is definitely one of them. Right there. Like, so they are definitely... Because they saw me leave that area, right? That area is a difficult one to leave incognito. Right, there's more of them coming, so... Best bet is to now just go. Best bet is to go before they can really form up. Damn it. I just couldn't get out of that area this time around. Dominator, be good on the motorways. I hope so. This is not the motorway bit I wanted to go on. Never mind. Because I was hoping we were going to outrun them in a straight line. That was the theory, at least. However, there is another one. The pink Interceptor is here. With the unlikely Power Rangers spin-off. Let's blast down the oncoming traffic. It's a proper 70s police chase we have got going on this one. I'm hoping we've got better handling than those giving pursuit, but I'm not completely sure. This does feel like we're going to be doing a lot of exploding vehicles on the run kind of a thing. Whoa! Oh, that was a bit dicey. Whoa! Let's try and negotiate through the traffic here. That one's got a lot of speed, a lot of momentum. Oh, Saab is here. Damn, has that thing got armour on it? I don't know. We're going to give it a nudge along the way through there. Hopefully, we can fit the car down this gap. I was hoping to cause more chaos than it did. Oh, that was close. Okay, there is a vehicle there, but it's like it's at the construction site. I cannot get across to the construction site to do anything there. It's too dicey trying to enter that part of the map. Oh, where are you going, traffic? God, dear. We have been unlucky with the traffic, and we are continuing to be unlucky with the traffic here. Time to go. Time to go on this one. Yeah, that was really unlucky. Like, the car looked like it was going one way, so you commit, and then it just decides to not. Right, up this way we go, because I know no one can cut me off from that direction. Come on, Dominator. Christ, that thing's a lot faster than I am at this point. Okay, there is one. Oh, monster truck missed. There is one up here, which will 100% be worth a risk. I mean, it's not great to have to stop and do that, but, yeah. Whoa. Right, weave through the traffic. Apparently the police didn't care about that explosion, which works for me. Didn't do the cops turn a blind eye. Was going to use the thing to remove the cops, but we didn't have to in the end, because apparently they just haven't cared about that. Fantastic. Good lord. It's been an intense start to this Survive the Hunt. It has been a really intense start to this one. We've still got the... I don't know if it's the Imperator, or I'm not 100% sure what one that is that's giving chase at the moment. Would like that Porsche. I would very much like that Porsche, if at all possible, please, but we're not going to get that opportunity. They are faster than me in a straight line. Okay, we cannot use blinding speed to outrun them. Some random roadworks up on there. Yeah, can't use blinding speed to outrun them down here. The Saab has had a really big accident. There is the tanker that is going to do its best to get stopped and, well, try and make a roadblock, but it's not going to be able to do much against the Dominator here. I don't know why I've got my lights on. We can go lights out for a bit. It's murky and grey and miserable, which would probably be helpful for me in terms of blending in. Now, there are various interiors we can drive through, we can drive in, that will potentially help me, that you might not normally be able to get in. Now, the question is, do they know where I've gone? I remember this. I remember this location from a escape versus the police versus the army. I just remembered this at the right time. I mean, the downside of this one, we can get in here and we can be hidden, but I can't get out of here easily. And we can be ready with the gun. It's definitely around. They're definitely around here. I don't like those sounds. I don't like the sound. But this is one of the problems you get when you do end up hiding like this. When you do end up having to run and bail, when you have to kind of go on a chase, you end up in a very awkward position. Because to get out of here, I have to be quite vulnerable. They're not going to be able to see into here. There is a car park the other side of that wall that I can get to. And I mean, ultimately, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the Dominator in a place where it can't be visually seen, but where it could get out quickly if it was needed. Now, will that door... Okay, the door does open for me. There is no sound. I don't think it's worth putting the gun away at this point. I feel like being ready to shoot stuff would be advantageous at this moment in time, while they are still close, potentially. Okay, there's a car park over there. That's where I'm going to aim for. Yeah, I mean, I think we used that about as well as we could. There's no pedestrians for us to blend in. I'm going to have a gun ready. Don't know if I really want a club as our getaway car, but beggars can't be choosers sometimes. Clubs aren't bad, though, to be fair. I'm just going to check over here. A for cars. I guess I could have got in there. Don't think I'll get a car in there, though. A bike. Now, that's a getaway plan and a half right there. You could, in theory, drop a bike down there. Yeah, that would be a difficult one to pull off, but would be doable. I mean, I can hear noisier cars, but I think that might just be the general traffic. Alright, let's get over. Yeah, I think it's just the motorway, to be honest. Right, that's fine. That's fine. I don't really want to burn my character change just yet. Even though we have been in a couple of pursuits, I would rather not. Right. Okay. Roll them down, because, you know, we've had to smash it, so down is much better than smashed. Oh, lovely. The front-wheel drive car, there's definitely been someone wandered in here by the fact that there is a wrecked barrier, and that it hasn't even despawned, so... I mean, that worked. Front-wheel drive is probably not what we want here. Not what we want at all. But that's that, really. Where do we aim for next? Can't see any of the big beams of light around. There's one over there somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it is. I guess we can head in that direction. We're not off to the worst start. It is definitely England Simulator right now. It's not very nice weather, is it? So I'm going to guess maybe cinema, maybe train carriage. Not sure where that one is. Maybe the Richmond Hotel, possibly. That one looks like maybe casino. And there's a few further back. Ooh. 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 I mean, look. This might get... If this gets me killed, I do not regret a thing. You're going to give me a little Lotus Europa. I am going to drive a Lotus Europa. You can have the Golf. I'm happy. Look, you cannot give me a Lotus Europa and not expect me to want to drive it. It's very weird and very quirky and very, very cool. And I'm, yeah, much more distracted by cars. I forgot what game are we playing again? I'm just doing car spotting. The downside to this plan that I have just foreseen is that the Europa is very cool, and, well, I imagine the hunters will think so too. Probably not going to be able to stealth my way around in this like I could in the Golf. That might have been... It may be a bad decision, but it is a decision that I'm sticking with, because it's a cool car. Basically. Right. If we keep going straight on, that looks like it should be okay for us. There's no sign of anybody around, so that's fine. We can drive forward. If I'm having to try and do a chase every time I blow up a pre here, that's going to get very difficult very quickly. That's not where I thought it was. Oh god, that's in an awful place. Is that... That can't be, can it? Bloody hell, that's all the way up there. There's no way out of that one. There's one all the way up in the top of the hills there. Right, I'm going to go with it. I don't think there's going to be anybody around here to do anything about this. So that one looks like the quartz center, maybe. The chances of me running into somebody up here, I think, is small. I'm not sure this is as fast as I hoped it would be, either, if I'm being totally honest. But there we go. Where is that one? God, is that... is that even Franklin's house? Or is that... No, that might even be... Oh, this road here is terrible. I forgot. That is a Ferrari Daytona-y looking thing as well, which is also very cool. Okay, Europa. We've got to get a shift on here. These are really spread out. So not only have we got it being considerably more difficult with the whole... actually going to have to deal with police and the like. It is also more difficult with the whole distance and how far spread out they are. So yeah, we've got to really boot it across it. The only plus point is I can do this and they're not likely... You're not likely to be checking up here. It's so far out of the action. You're unlikely to want to go out here on a whim. Right, there is the vehicle. What I can do is just park up here. It is a beautiful sunset that we have going on. Cops turn a blind eye. We can then sticky bomb said car. The BMW over there is being mad, but I think the AI are a little bit crazy up here from what I remember. Right. And then we can drive away. We'll leave it as late as we can, but we're going to have to get a wriggle on here because what I really want to do is try and get as far away as possible. There is an E-Type Jag. Well, that'll distract Crane, so I'm fine with Crane's never going to find me when there's an E-Type about. I'm going to want to... This is actually... I mean... it is a stunning sunset. I'm not going to lie. We have got one hell of a view going on here. I could try and get to the Quartz Center. It's a really difficult one to get away from. That is the problem part of this. And I don't want to go too quickly down here. Because if I do... They're going to be checking the ways out from there. And this is, well, one of them. Did I see a hunter behind us? With the way I've committed here, to make the most of my time... I've got to go Quartz Center. And then the Amphitheatre will be the final one. In my head, on a perfect run. Amphitheatre is unlikely, I think. Really, really unlikely to be able to go for it there. But we'll contemplate that. That is a plan. You have got the roof down on your Ferrari. It's very cool. I am tempted by that Ferrari. Not going to lie. 'Cause I don't think this is as quick as I want it to be. But there we go. My plan might actually be Quartz Center, ditch the car. Because there isn't really a good way out of the Quartz Center unless I have a bike. If I found a bike, that would be very helpful. Because trying to drive down that road from the Quartz Center is death. You will be spotted. There's no way you get out of there alive. So the only realistic option is to go down the mountain the other side. But that is a potentially problematic one as well. I can't believe it's the first time I'm really on the quest for a bike for a very specific purpose. Not that there looks like there is one about at the moment. I mean, they are also... Was one at the court? No, it wasn't at the Quartz Center. I'm an absolute melon. Where the hell is that one? They've really done this around the extremities of the map today, and this is a random set of vehicles, by the way. These are random spot. I just assumed that was at the Quartz Center, but it isn't. I mean, it was just... There is currently a pink police car around it, which doesn't feel great, but, you know, we can potentially have a go and investigate. Where the hell? Oh, I know where it is. It's in that big house. It's in the big fancy house up there. I mean, they definitely had a car checking. They definitely had a car looking around that area, which makes sense that you probably would, because it is a logical assumption that I might contemplate this as a strategy. Problem I've got here is we know there was a police car around. If I sticky bomb this, I've got to boot it and I've got to get out of here quick. Got no other choice. I feel this is going to go the same way some of these other ones have gone. Right. We will not have, I don't think, cops turn a blind eye. We've got a little while until we can do that. Although they hadn't cared about us, didn't care about me last time. So, yeah, there is that. Right. Let's get out of here. I feel like if I need to get on this main road to be safe, or safer, it's very likely that I'm on this main road. That is one of the problem parts that I've got to contend with here. I could try and be sneaky and, like, dive into the petrol station and hope nobody looks that way. I feel like going through the hills is bad, but I feel like all the other options are equally bad, so... yeah, I mean, what vehicle do you check? I feel like the Europa is going to get looked at. That might actually have helped me, because I did a very AI thing right there. The Golf is freaked out, which also helps me. A big group drove past, but yeah, maybe actually having an accident helped me there. I can't believe it would have done, but you never know. Christ, this has been a nerve-wracking one. The good news is, as far as I can see, we've cleared up this end of the map. We don't have to go to the Quartz Center, which is nice. That was a really janky turn. Oh, hello. I can't believe we've made it back into the city, if I'm honest with you. That is very lucky. The Golf is absolutely flying down there. What the hell was that? Oh, a lamppost fell over. Okay, I actually worried. I should have maybe beeped my horn on that one just a little bit. But we are fine. There is a dead Aston Martin there. I'm just going to try and make distance at the moment. Just make some ground up is the way to go. We didn't get a wanted level for that one either, which is good. I do know wanted levels are working. I tested it earlier, and it was working. But so far have not needed to deal with that just yet. This next one... Oh, there's one in the car park up here. Crap. I was busy looking at the map and didn't look at the lights. Might get looked at here. No, do not get looked at here. Fantastic. Now, there is... Is it actually in the car park? Not sure. Not sure if it's in here or under or on the outside of the car park. Where is it? Or it could be on a higher level. Pretty sure I saw a hunter just whiz past out there. Crap, there is a hunter out there. It's just had a crash. Now, unlikely they would have spotted a single person. Maybe the car might be on the roof. It is possible you would put the car on the roof of this one. It's not ideal for me. Makes it quite difficult. Could have done. Maybe I could have walked up to the top. I'm keeping an eye out for it. I feel like it was over there. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's not on the roof. That's actually kind of harder to deal with in some ways. Yeah, crap. What way do you go here? What way do you go? Now, judging by the fact I think I just saw a Saab run into someone, and I think that Saab, well, I think that Saab is Joe. Yeah, wow, there's been quite the mess out there. I don't know what the best option is, because if I try to go out the door, if I go off the roof, it's quicker, but also more visually obvious. I feel like we've got to try and get out the front if we can. Maybe swapping cars would be a good idea. I feel like the Europa here is going to have its moment. I'm going to wait for a second before blowing this one up, because... Hey, hold on. I mean, look, if I can manage to do this, I will forego... I can't look over the edge. Never mind. I will forgo blowing the car up, if I can do that. I don't know how I'm going to blow this up and get out of here. There's a couple of cars just kind of about at the moment. I'm going to let that... I can just about see the Jeep drive off. God damn it, another one's gone past. I'm just stuck in a car park. They don't know where I am. They don't know that I'm here. But I am currently stuck in a car park. Oh, crap. I mean, if Crane drives over there, I will blow it up with Crane inside. I think Crane entered the car park. I can't tell for sure. I really want Crane to park next to it. Did not get close enough to blow it up. Ooh, and breathe. I was very glad I was looking over the edge there. I feel like I've got to go off the roof. I feel like I've got to go off the roof because that's the only chance I have of getting out of here. Now, technically speaking, I have to be within visual sight of the thing to blow it up. That's kind of the rules we've set because I can't drive halfway across the city and blow it up. I think I'm just going to have to go for it. I feel like it's not good. Whatever I do here, I'm kind of stuck in this car park. So, yeah, I'm just kind of going to go for it and hope that a quick exit is going to do the job here of getting me into some, like, blending in situation. Which I think might have worked. Maybe. Police do not seem to care about my random rampage at the moment, which I am A-okay with. I am going to take a little breather. I think I'm going to head away. I mean, time-wise, we're doing all right here. It's not completely awful, time-wise on this one. There's no prees over here, so I think I can head towards the beach for just like a little reset moment here. Yeah, all the prees are other directions. Crane is going to be so confused how that one happened. They may think... So, one of the things that we saw from last time where I utilised a rocket launch... Or not a rocket launcher, sorry. I utilised a sniper rifle to blow up a pre as it was from distance. They may now start thinking about that as a possibility. Bugger. That doesn't look particularly good. It looks like they're annoying a pedestrian. Oh no, they've found a Mustang to bother. I'm just going to very, very quietly and carefully find a car park in which to ditch my car. I did actually want to get rid of the Europa because it is a bit too obvious. I love it to pieces and I'm so glad I chose to drive that car. That being said, I think it's just going to get looked at too much. I think we need a new vehicle. Especially if they start seeing a green Europa around. It's a very distinctive car. They looks like something is going on over there, which I don't think I want to be a part of, but I'm heading this way. Oh, crap. Okay, that's not them. That's not them. The lack of anything else here. Any people? Any people want to spawn? Now, I don't know whether I would get made. I didn't flinch. I could have sworn I heard a door open. Now, that could be anything. If the hunter made me, they wouldn't want to stop. So, that is one of the difficult things. Actually, you know what? I haven't got a crazy amount of time. Now, I haven't done my one change that is allowed, so we can do that, and they would not necessarily... So if they made my character earlier, they would now not know what they are looking for. Can't remember if I used this character model before. Don't think I have. It's fine. We're definitely not in a particularly safe area here. There are cars around. There's not as many people because it's 2 a.m. Who's going to be at the beach at 2 a.m.? But yeah, we have not got too long. I'm going to have to start trying to get a bit of a move on now, I think. Because I need to get a car. I need to get a car. I need to get out of here somehow. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, okay? It's my car, I promise. Shush. Shush, Monroe. It's basically the fastest thing that I have access to here. As fastest thing I've seen. I don't know how the Daytona, the Ferrari Daytona, matches up compared to this. But this is definitely amongst the very quickest things that I could have access to. It is bright yellow, which isn't great. It will be remembered, but I have a feeling I might be in trouble anyway if they start investigating this car. I'm going to just go for it. This is the best bet we have of getting at least a couple more prees. God, they're miles away. All of them are so far away. That, I think, is one of them. That is that Nissan. Right. Pre-locations. None over here. They're kind of all in that direction at the moment. That Nissan is annoying. I don't kind of what I'm going to do about it. I'm hoping it leaves, and it looks like it has. Ugh. I'm actually just going to drive because I don't want that car behind doing anything silly. So they were bullying one of the Muras by the looks of it. Where are these? There's some in that direction as well. There's some all over the place. It's really been a very, very difficult spawn set for me in terms of, yeah, prees to detonate. We're definitely not getting all of them, even with a crazy blitz play at the end. I'm not going to be able to get all of these. I don't think, anyway. We may have to try it as the time dwindles down. Because there's so many still. Where's that one? Jeez, where is that? Is that at the air? No, it's not at the airport, is it? I'm not completely sure. Oh, stop backfiring. There's a demon car back there that will probably notice the fire. It's checking something, the old demon eyes. I think that is that pink Nissan. Oh, not Nissan, sorry. It's Toyota 2000 GT, wasn't it, I think? Not the Fair Lady Z. It's irritating a coquette or something. Where do I want to go? I want to get away from it. And I feel like my best bet for that is to go on the motorway. The coquette... Oh, no, no, no. The thing it's following that it thinks is me is coming on the motorway as well. Stop backfiring, please. For the love of God, stop backfiring, car. Can we get an engine map going on? I know on a Mura is a bit mad, but I would appreciate it because I'm just being followed. There's so much fire from the Monroe convertible here. I actually don't know if this is a mod or whether there is a convertible version of the Monroe. Why are we stopping? The good news is it has turned away. Where the hell? There was a car somewhere. Oh, it is down at the airport. Oh, for God's sake. I was way too busy. Oh, there's something over there I'm going to aim for. I was way too busy dealing with the fact that we were being tailed, essentially, to really care about where that the pumpkin location is for, you know, what I should be saying. That's very cool. That's very cool. I do digress, though, ever so slightly. Where the... Bloody hell, where is all this stuff? It's absolutely bloody miles away. Right. Oh, bugger me. I thought it had gone. I thought it had gone. I'm just gonna go. There's no point in me even trying to blend in at that point. I'm weaving through traffic because I assumed I was safe. Why it turned back again onto here, I have no idea. But, yeah, that has 100... Well, it will have 100% made something. It won't know what I'm doing. Hello. You are a police AI car. Oh! Well, goodbye to you. We absolutely launched someone. I'm going on the dirt so they can't try that technique again. But yeah, we're going to have to go for it now. Okay, pre-explosions are secondary. That's in the oil fields, that one. Okay, no wonder I didn't know where that was. We should be quicker than everything in a straight line. If we're not, then we're in trouble. This should be one of the fastest cars I have access to, and indeed, we are able to stretch the legs on the Lamborghini. Oh, there is the police cruiser. Could not get across in time. Right, utilise straight line speed. Are we going to be clear to try and blow up that one? It looks like it's in Mirror Park, to be honest with you. Possibly, but I want to use this speed. That's the goal here, is I'm just going to use blinding speed for as much as I can. It's difficult to shake cars, though, doing this, because, well, they're still going to be able to visually see me. I feel like this is my best bet, is to do a sneaky little bit, and this is very dangerous, of course, driving in the oncoming lane. I'm hoping they'll lose sight of me at some point. I don't want to tap the brakes either, because, you know, brake lights are going to give me away. Oh, logging truck. Don't do that. Okay. Nah, there's enough people that are going to see where I'm going. I mean, the Aston Martin thing giving chase is probably not that much slower than we are anyway. More licks of fire from the back of the Lambo. I mean, it's cool, but not helpful. Whoa, Monroe, behave. No, find a gear. There's a gear in there somewhere. Bit of an old Italian gearbox occurring. Don't know where any of the things are. There's one of them in a truck, but that truck's not going to be of any use here. Right, where are the things that I'm going to be looking for? I have no idea where any of the locations are at this precise moment in time. So, yeah, we might just have to resort once more to pure straight line speed to keep me alive. And I'm going to try and loop myself around somewhere. Oh, no, don't want to go that way anyway. Was going to dive down there, but then remembered that's a dead end. Want to go down this one. We do want to try and get something else. I've got a long strung out line of cars behind me, which is fine. The Monroe is a beast. In this spawn set, well, I thought that was one of them, which is why I bailed onto this side. It wasn't in the end. Right, carefully does it, because grass is dangerous for this car. Right, there's something... Oh, there's the amphitheatre one. We know that's a bit awkward to get to. I think there's one by the casino, maybe. Is that casino? I mean, I can just go for it. Because they're going to strike. Although apparently the massive turbo Lada is very quick. Although has had an absolutely tremendous accident. Whoa. Almost got killed by a random civilian car. Again, bailed on that one. They are keeping up. They are pretty much on it in terms of pace. Right there. God, whatever that thing there is also absolutely rapid. Now, they can't cut me off on that because there's a big concrete thing in the way. Everyone has jumped down. Everyone is still going for the moment. We will jump over the central reservation bit, almost spin ourselves. The police car is going to get a little bit boxed in by traffic through here. Come on, Monroe. Utilise the speed. All thoughts of trying to get these pre are gone. There is one up here, but I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. Not even, again, they're not pre's. My brain is preoccupied. Can't think, just run. That's what we're kind of doing at the moment. It is just pure blinding speed that we're going for here. Occasionally, I just don't... It doesn't have the greatest handling, and we outrun everything. So why do anything else, really? Could see that one coming towards us. I'm happy to do that. I'm hoping... Oh, it looks like... I think the pink police car may have fallen off. Oh, there is a police car giving chase to the little Saab, by the looks of it. We will dodge some traffic here. We have got... Oh, we've got a margin now. We have got a margin for this. Oh, no. And we've immediately thrown it away by having a silly spin. The rear end let go at the most critical moment you could imagine. If that hadn't spun, I would have been fine. But yeah, the back end let go. I was asking a lot of the car, let's face it there. But that was very, very unfortunate for me. There is one at the airport. 5 minutes remain. The timer is working. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, we know there's a pumpkin in the airport, but I'm not going to be able to get to it. It's getting... Well, I can get to it. It's getting out. That's the problem. I'll get shot trying to leave that area. There's one in the maybe construction yard in the center of town, but then I've got a car right behind me. Monroe's fast, but I'm not sure it's that fast to get out of there. And again, we haven't got the gap yet from the Pantera now that's following us. I mean, it's a great collection of supercars we've got going on. I mean, how do you deal with bumps, Pantera? I've got a lot of understeer, more understeer than I wanted in this, which is bad news for me. Oh, it's all good. It's all fine. All right, back to blinding speed again. Pantera's probably quicker than me in a straight line. That would be my fear in this one. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, let the traffic be kind to us. It's a risk going this fast up these hills. Way through everything we can. Try and throw a change of direction in there. Pantera is still on us. There is a car over here somewhere, I think. I don't know where that one is, though. Yeah, you could all go shooting past. Don't care about you. Where is... Oh, it is actually... Oh, it's on the racetrack. I can't get there. There's no chance we get there. Oh. Man, I'm again, this is more hoping for a little bit of confusion. We weren't really far enough away to try... Yeah, we weren't far enough away to try that. It's if you just duck out of line of sight quickly enough, you might be able to pull something off like that, but I'm just not getting out of line of sight very well there. Oh. Okay, car let go a little bit through there, but it's fine. We have definitely got... Oh, that's gone the wrong way. That works for me. Christ, that pink thing is unbelievably rapid. I don't even know what it is, but... yeah, that's not good. The only good thing is it overshot and will now be out of the chase for a little while. Okay, I think we're just on survival now. Any thoughts of exploding cars are gone. All thoughts turn to survival at this point. I can't get away, I don't think. We will take a lot of luck to get away from this lot. Or you can, again, throw in some turns to give confusion. God, that thing is so quick. I've put it in a wall, which again helps. We need to keep that out of the chase for 2 minutes. I need it gone. Right, onto the motorway we go. Play with traffic. Play with anything that can distract. Hey, you know what? The Europa did me well. Oh, the Europa did me very well. There was some cars in a wall, but not me. There's a bunch of other cars lining up. Okay, back through here we go. Yes, the pink thing crashed. I don't know if that's the Merc we had in the car heist. It might be a version of that. Not completely sure. Come on, Monroe. You can do me well. Oh, goodbye. Don't jump in front of the speeding supercar. Probably good advice right there. We're going to yank on the brakes and get it turned. We have not got long to go. We are currently just kind of driving around in a square at the moment, which doesn't really feel great. I just don't have the grip in this car to really make the most of getting away. I'm hoping... I mean, this is dicey because this bit here is difficult. I'm hoping to cause more problems for those giving chase than for anything else here. There's pedestrians that are going to mess up your driving. I don't know if we did or not. That's still here. Trying to put it in a traffic car. Couldn't do it. We've got a minute to go. Come on, Lamborghini. You can do this. Oh, and it's found some traffic to hit. God, I mean, it is a very me-coloured car that is trying to take us down. The pink monster, whatever it is back and is here. We've got 1 minute to try and survive. I don't know if I've got the grip for doing all of these, like, little manoeuvres. I'm mostly hoping for a crash. I'm hoping that they crash and get stuck, that someone blocks something. 40 seconds left on the clock. The Aston Martin's popped out the other side. That's the one chasing us. We've lost a lot of them. That little section has really helped in shaking a whole bunch of them. Something went crash in the background, but it missed hitting us. I think there's a Volvo back there as well. 30 seconds to go. Come on, Lamborghini. You can do it. The Aston Martin's back again. It's still on us, as we would expect right now. God, it's absolutely rapid down here. Right, we can go this way. The Aston Martin has misjudged where it needs to go. 10 seconds. All we need to do is now not get pinned, pretty much. Aston Martin missed. It went in the wall. It was trying, and it had to really go for it. 5 seconds remain. We will claim a victory in this one. The hunt is over. We will win. Bloody hell. That's about all I can say. Bloody hell, that was really hard work. That was incredibly difficult with the pumpkin locations. Very, very good chase at the end. Some good early chases, some good sneaking around. I can't believe I got out of the car park. That was, yeah, a very, very big surprise that we made it out of the car park. But yeah, it was very, very, very good hunt. Very good hunt indeed. Well, there we go. We have indeed survived the hunt this time around. We have survived. I mean, it's only just. I do think I've managed to cause some problems here. We got rid of Joe at least, you know, which is always a good thing. Like, any day where we've managed to kill Joe, it is a good day. We didn't get to blow Crane up at the car park, which makes me sad. I was hoping for that. It would have been awesome if we had. But, yeah, really enjoyed that hunt. We don't get as well. I'm not sure how many we got. 5 prees, maybe? Definitely not even close for the full 10. But, yeah, that was tough. That was really tough. And that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Of course, very big thanks to Amy as well for as ever running this, and for all the improvements that have gone on, even if the police didn't really make much of an appearance this time. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Until next time, goodbye.